Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. This is the live reaction show to Manchester United's 2-1 victory over Real Salt Lake City in United's second game on the pre-season tour. Manchester United, it was eventful in the end. It surely kept me awake. I don't know how I'm still awake, by the way. It is now 3 minutes past 5 in the UK. AM. Yes, I'm absolutely shattered, but we're hanging in there. United won 2-1. Romelu Lukaku got his first goal for the club. Henrik Mkhitaryan also got a goal for the club as well. Another goal for the club today. But it wasn't easy for Manchester United. We went behind early on. Silva, I think his name was, getting a goal for Real Salt Lake City. And United then, we were playing poorly in the first half, to be totally honest with you. I don't think we were playing great in the first half. We weren't getting any rhythm on the ball. We had Carrick, Pogba in the middle of the park. They were getting closed down quite quickly, to be fair to Real Salt Lake. They closed them down very, very quickly. And they made sure that they didn't get much time on the ball. And I can imagine when you're not fully match fit, it must be quite difficult to play against a team who are match fit and who are getting in your faces from the offset. So this wasn't as easy as that LA Galaxy game that Manchester United had the other day when we won 5-2. We did manage to get the victory though, 2-1 in the end. Not that the result really matters on the pre-season tour. After Manchester United went behind 1-0, we hit back very, very quickly, and it was great link-up play by Lingard and Lukaku. It was Lingard who found the ball quite deep from Timothy Fosu-Mensah, and he injected some pace into the game. He picked the ball up, ran forward, passed the ball to Lukaku, who popped it back off to Lingard, who gave it through to Henrik Mkhitaryan, who dispatched it and got the goal. So it was a fantastic equaliser, but Manchester United hadn't played any football up until that point. We just weren't really getting into the game. And then Romelu Lukaku got his goal, and that's when United started to relax and play a little bit of football in the first half. Romelu Lukaku's goal, it was Lingard who found Mkhitaryan, who found Romelu Lukaku running through with a fantastic pass. Romelu Lukaku rounded the goalkeeper, and it looked like he'd gone too far, but he took it back round him. He seemed to stumble, found his feet, and he slotted it home. It was a fantastic finish. And I said in the preview before this game that I didn't think it was important that Romelu Lukaku scored today. I don't think it's important that United win these pre-season games at all. That's the least important thing. But of course, it's always nice to see him score, and him getting that goal takes the weight off his shoulders. If he did go all of pre-season without scoring, people are always going to say, "Oh, £75 million and you can't even score in your first 5-6 games." And you know how pressure can build. So it's nice for him to get that goal, but like I said, the results and the goals don't really mean too much in this period, in this pre-season. But it was a difficult workout for Manchester United today. Real Salt Lake, they ran Manchester United hard. United in the second half, we made a whole host of changes. Andreas Pereira, Herrera and Fellaini in the midfield. Marshall, Rashford and Mata up top in the front three. And Bailey and Smalling came in at the heart of the defence with Valencia and Darmian as the fullbacks and Romero in goal. So that was the team in the second half. And it was Valencia got sent off. Juan Mata was injured and had to come off. And Matteo Darmian in the dying stages seemed to pick up a knock as well. Hopefully the injuries to Mata and Darmian weren't too bad, and they're not too injured and they can bounce back very quickly. As for Antonio Valencia's red card, I tweeted at the time that Valencia was taking no prisoners, and it was a rough challenge, to be fair, and it probably warranted a yellow card. But it was a strange reaction from the referee, who seemed to delay. Did he go up to Mourinho and say substitute him or I'll send him off? And Mourinho said no. He seemed to delay and go to the sideline for a second, and then he sent off Valencia. Now I think it was a rough challenge. A lot of people saying it's a silly challenge. Now look, if the ball's there to be won and you're a defender, regardless of whether it's a friendly or a competitive game, you're going to go for that ball. It's obvious. It was a rough challenge. It was a foul. It was probably a yellow card. But to send Valencia off for that was absolutely ludicrous. And something that worries me as well is the fact that Paul Scholes and Wayne Rooney in the 2006 Amsterdam tour, so we're looking 11 years ago now, they were sent off in that tour. It was a friendly tour. It was a friendly tournament. They were sent off and they received suspensions from the FA and they missed the first 3 games of the season. And I'm hoping nothing similar happens here. I really am hoping nothing similar happens here. Bobby says it was a rash challenge but not a sending off. And that's exactly how I would describe that challenge from Antonio Valencia. I thought Anthony Martial did well in the second half with the little that Manchester United did have going forward. And I've seen a few of you guys comments on Anthony Martial saying he looks hungry and he looks raring to go. And he does look like that as well. There was one point where the defender seemed to get on his back and bring him down, but he shrugged him off and kept going. And he found a cross into the box. Unfortunately, Rashford couldn't get on it. It was just a bit behind him. But it was nice to see Anthony Martial showing that hunger, showing that work rate. There was one point where he got the ball, whipped it in. The next time he got the ball, he ran at them. So he was mixing it up as well. He wasn't too predictable today, which I really like to see as well from Antonio Martial. As for Manchester United overall, I don't think you can read too much from this performance. It was an up and down performance. It was an iffy performance because of the fact that I thought the Real Salt Lake side were much better than LA Galaxy and got at us from the off. And it must have been difficult for players that haven't got their match fitness to come up against that. They were really closing the midfield down. The injuries that we did pick up, Mata and Darmian, that's not ideal. Of course, the Darmian once was very, very late on. And I also think that the sending off as well didn't help. But of course, United need these kind of workouts. So I'm kind of happy for it as well, that United got a run around like this, that United got worked out like this, because they need it. Raf says Lingard's first half was, and I agree as well, Jesse Lingard has shown 2 good performances in pre-season. He's looking ready to go. He's looking fit. He's looking hungry. And that's nice to see from the youngsters as well, like Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard, that have come through the club. That, before any of you guys say youngsters, I mean players that have come through the club. Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford have come through. They've got opportunities last season. They've taken them. And they've worked hard in pre-season. They've worked hard in their summers off. And they've come back and they look fit. They look stronger. They look quicker. And it's great to see from these players that they're not taking their positions for granted at Manchester United. Jose Mourinho's got everybody working very, very hard. Geranch says Lingard making a very good case for himself. Fosu Mensah question mark says Anthony Martial. He looked more comfortable at right back today than he did at right wing back. He looked quite good. Pereira, oh my God, says Billy John. Now Pereira's playing in that deeper role as well today. He was playing in that deeper role again. So interesting. Is he being considered as one of those central midfield players? Michael de Groot says Pereira and Fosu looking mint. Where's my coffee? Says James. My coffee's on the table over there, and I'm going to be reaching for that in between this stream and the Facebook stream. Of course, make sure you head over to the Facebook stream. Who was my man of the match today? I'd give it to Jesse Lingard for United for his first half performance. Obviously, Romelu Lukaku got his goal as well. But I thought Jesse Lingard was all round very good. He was involved with both goals. And of course, that one challenge in the first half when he tracked his man all the way back and blocked him from scoring what was sure to be the 1-0 goal. At that point, I think it was 0-0. So, of course, yeah. Drews says, what's going on with the background? The background's broken a little bit. So as you can see, there's a little hole there. But don't worry about that. We're going to replace that very, very soon. Phil Mickey will be important this season, says Connor. I'm really looking forward to the match versus City now, says Lena. Twanzabi says Shahid. Yeah, Twanzabi got on in the last couple of minutes. Pereira, Lingard, Mickey best today, says Kyle. Mickey with another goal again. Mkhitaryan loves a goal, doesn't he? I love Mkhitaryan as well. He's looking trim, he's looking quick, he's looking ready to go. You should have been here in the States. I wish I was, mate. I know I should be out there, but gutted I'm not, to be totally honest with you. Switch Herrera and Pereira, says Kittredge. Mitchell was good and Mickey finish was 6, says Mark. Lingard, Mickey is ready. Adam, I don't know, comments moving quick. Where do you think we'll come in the Champions League, says Alexander. Hard to tell right now, to be honest, mate. And it's a cup competition. Anything can happen. Perkins rushing to judgment already, saying he's dissatisfied with Lindelof. Derby Friday night, says Nicholas. Yeah, not bad Friday night with a Manchester derby in America. Pre-season friendly, which takes the edge off it a bit, but I'm sure it will be good anyway. We look so dull, says Alex, who's getting depressed already. Guys, it's pre-season, for fuck's sake. These pre-season games are for getting fit and getting ready. We need to beat City, says MUFC Dreams, and is using the full-time Devils logo annoyingly. Can't you just change that, mate, so that I can see who I'm talking to, please? Thank you. Because I don't know what's going on at the moment. I do apologise about that, guys. It seemed to drop out there. Not sure what was going down. It has been a long night overall, hasn't it? And on that note, I think I'll just wrap up. But basically, Manchester United won 2-1 against Real Salt Lake City. Mkhitaryan and Lukaku with the goal. Lukaku getting his first goal for Manchester United. Antonio Valencia was sent off, and Juan Mata did go off injured as well. Hopefully Juan Mata is okay. Manchester United getting their second win of the tour. These 3 o'clock staying up till about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Have been worth it so far. We've had 7 goals for Manchester United, 10 goals overall in the games with 3 conceded. And next up for Manchester United is Manchester City. But guys, I'm heading over to Facebook now, so if you want to join us there, make sure you join us over there. And then at 5:30, yes, the night does not end here. We are doing a live review of the game and in-depth discussion on Adam McCullough TV. So head over to youtube.com/Adam McCullough as well. For now though, guys, I've been Adam McCullough. This has been Full Time Devils. We have been covering the game all night. United have won 2-1. Lukaku has scored his first goal for the club, and I'm sure it's his first of many as well. I'm off to top up my coffee. Anyway, Romelu Lukaku. See you later.